Yes, Mariam Nabujata Ladies Guide, your emotional wellness guide, bringing you these 7 minutes of inspiration every month of the week to grow you, to elevate you, to empower you for your personal development. This is a new program to introduce you my experience, the books I've read, the things I've learned, and how they've helped me in my personal life, which things you may apply in your personal life to grow yourself and to elevate yourself to the next level of development. So, uh, previously, we've been looking at change, the best rate on change, because after the post COVID experience, many businesses faced change, many people faced change in their lives, everything changed. But if you don't know how to approach change, it can be a very difficult experience for you. So, Spencer Johnson is one of the writers who helped me to change my life. These books were written like 10, 15 years ago, and I learned how to change and how to embrace change. So, we looked at Who Moved My Cheese, a fascinating way to deal with change in your life and in your everything, you know. So, he has three books which are very amazing. Uh, who Moved My Cheese, Pigs and Valleys, and Now Out of the Mess. So the other previous books embrace change, but he didn't tell us how to get this change, you know? How do you deal with it? And how do we, to move to that action point? So the book Out of a Mess, my take home was and is: when change comes, embrace it. Because in the previous book, which is Room of Mages, these characters in the book were used to the cheese. But in this book, the character where the cheese now from, it was called the cheese station C, the cheese ran out. There was no more cheese for them, and then they had to move out of the mess. The mess means anything that is supplying what you want in life. The mess means any job that is giving you daily income. The mess means any relationship that you depend on for your growth. The mess means anything where you are, rotating for, that daily support. When it runs out of circulation, you have to move out of it to expand your frontiers to other places. So this book is so amazing. I learned one thing, that beliefs create uh, uh, our personal lives. When you change your belief, you change your life. Okay, when you change your belief in something, you change everything around yourself. So he told us that it begins with mindset change. So in this book, he says, when this character who had refused to change got stuck in station C where the cheese was, and the cheese had already run out, moved out of the mess, he experienced a new life. He learned that even this eating apples, because apples is representing change, that you may be stuck in something, you may be stuck in what you think works, but the time is over. You may be stuck in what you think is right for you, but when you try other things, like when the character started eating apples, he found that, oh wow, you can live with apples without the cheese. Okay, so this book represents a very small story of four characters who were in a place where cheese was always supplied. Then one time the cheese ran out. Then the three characters had to move out of the mess to look for new cheese. One person refused to change. The take home is, many of us in life are stuck because we fear change. Many of you are stuck in jobs. Many of you are stuck in relationships. Many of you are stuck in countries. Many of you are stuck in projects which have already passed the test of the cheese. It's time for you to move. Okay? So he gave us that if you want to move in life, if you want to change yourself, start believing that even what worked for you in the other project, in the other country, may not work for you now. we need to change our beliefs. We need to change the old beliefs don't support the new beliefs. The tools you used long ago may not be the tools that we're using now. Okay? After COVID, after the post COVID, we are now on technology. The world has moved so fast. Some applications no longer support your work. You need to change to new applications. Some books you read are no longer relevant. Some of the businesses you're doing are not relevant anymore. So, out of the mess says, move out of the mess. Move out of that which you think was supporting you before when it is no longer supplying the keys, and try new stations, try new places, try new kinds of foods, try new countries, try new, the projects change. Everybody who is stuck in life, the book says, or else the cheese runs out. You will end up hungry. You will not have a job. You will not feed your family. You will not feed yourself because you are stuck. The mind is stuck to what was working before for you, which is no longer relevant and cannot help you. So, Out of a Maze by Johnson Spencer told me one thing: to embrace change. And when time has come, change with it. Don't wait for so long, because when the cheese has run out, cheese means something which is supplying you with what you want in life. If it is over, if it's a relationship is over, if a business is over, if the job is, the contract is over, move out of the mess. Try new frontiers. It won't be an easy experience where we will find valleys, where you'll find dark spots. But the truth is, you will finally get the light at the end of the tunnel. So this is a very good book. It's amazing for those who want to change and those who want to move out of that stagnation and that stuck, kind of feeling when you're feeling stuck. If you want to feel unstuck, try Out of the Mess. It helped me so much. Now I change easily. Anything which does not support me and does not work, I get rid of it. I try new things. I get uncomfortable, and finally it kicks off. That is the beauty of the change. So that is the book, Out of the Mess by Johnson Spencer. See you again next week with our new book. Bye bye.